Welcome to TJM Angling. My name is Tim and this is going to be my first video on my new video blog. And today I'm at a little farm lake not far from where I live, and I'm going to be targeting the lake's roach and carp on the surface. Now there's probably a few of you sat at home thinking it's a little bit cold for surface fishing on the 27th of December. But this lake's special. You can get away with it all year round. Even when it's like -2, you can still get the carp going on the surface. And I'm not going to say the name of the lake in this video. I'll probably release it in a later one because it's just a bit too small for like loads of people to turn up. But there's only like 8 proper pegs on the lake. So yeah, but there's carp in here. Apparently it's 21 pound, and some fair sized roach pushing a couple of pound, 2 or 3 pound, and there's rudd, and there is a few goldfish, but they are quite hard to catch. I've got the carp feeding in front of me, so I'll show you my peg and then do a little bit of fishing and run through my rigs and what I'm going to be doing today. Right then, lost a couple of fish, had a couple of bites. Well, I've been fishing for an hour now, but I've lost a few, but never mind. But here's my spot that I've chosen to fish. It's right in the gate before you come in. The lake is basically just a huge bowl, but with a little bay at the back. The bay is down there. And then you got the rest of the bowl area right around here. And as you see, I'm the only person fishing on the lake today, so I've got plenty of water to target and I can move, which I might do. But yeah, it's a nice little lake, only 8 proper pegs, but yeah, lots of water to cover for me today. Seem a bit tentative. They've started to drift over the far side, over there, where my floating baits have gone over on the wind, so I might have to move further now or just stalk them out as no one else is here. But yeah, hopefully I'll have a fish to show you. I might try for the roach because they have got some fair sized roach in here. All I'm seeing at the moment is this little bird, wherever he's gone. Disappeared. But yeah, there he is. Here we are, nice little roach, first fish of the day. I thought I'd just show you him. They get a lot bigger in here, so let's hope we can get his dad and he comes along. This one, taken on a triple maggot, not far from where I started fishing, just over there. Let's slip him back. There it is. Literally just put that one back I just showed you. First cast, within 2 seconds I got another one. That's how good this little lake can be, but hopefully they get a lot bigger than this. Here we are, finally got a carp on the top, right in the middle of the bowl section that I was speaking about earlier. So I'll have a little look at him. There he is, a couple of pound if that. Beautiful little carp. It's the usual size for what you get in here, but there are a few bigger ones. But yeah, lovely little carp. Slipping back, I can show you the rig. Hopefully get a bigger one. Now I'm going to show you the rig I just had that carp on. Right, starting off, Corda mixer hook, size 10 or 8 I think. Just tied on, just to the main line. No need for, I have actually got some proper cruiser line for surface fishing, but I didn't need it today. going all the way down. That's probably nearly 3 foot of line, and then to a bubble float, just trapped with 2 float stops. Nice and easy, 3/4 filled with water. That'll get me out to the distance I need quite easily. And then just going all the way back to the reel, just the main line. The bait I was using is Nash bait. See that? Critical floaters, got some jumping. Really smelly, really attractive, real good. You can hook them, they're not solid, but you can hook them and they'll stay on the hook for a couple of casts. That's why I had that fish on. For the bait, just been catapulting it out with the old Guru catapult. Really good these, good elastics. Can put out boilies as well, quite a fair distance. As for the free offerings, all I've put out is this, just dog food. Real small little bits. There you go. Real small. No need for big stuff here. There is a few other bigger bits just to keep them interested, but these aren't picky fish on this lake. You can get away with most things. So let's get back out there with the rig and try and get another one. Along with my surface fishing rod that I've had all day, I've also had a bottom bait rod, just for this nice simple rig, just roving it around trying to pluck off an odd fish. As for the bait, I've had 2 pieces of Corda slow sinking corn. That's with a size 8 crank hook that sinks nice and slowly. This is tied to 18-pound semi-stiff coated braid. That's just tied to the swivel to a simple leg clip. As for the lead, I've gone for a 1.5 ounce gripper lead. The reason I've gone for the gripper lead is the hole in the middle allows me to plug it with some paste or pellets or some ground bait, just to make my area just that little bit more attractive. Near the hook, I have stripped back some of the coating just so it's a little bit more flexible and can hopefully catch in the fish's mouth. This rig's nice and easy to tie, just a knotless knot at one end, and then the selected knot that you wish to tie to the swivel at the other end. I hope this rig might help you in your own fishing. Let's put it back out there and see if I can get a fish. As we can see now, a few fish out on the surface, put out a little bit of bait, hope to get them going a bit more. There we go, looking good for a bite now. Hopefully I'll have a few more carp to show you later in the video. Here we are then, another carp to show you. This, but not on any of the rigs I've shown you yet. It was on the maggot rig that I was fishing with for roach. It's a bit lively, but see if there he is. Nice little mirror, got some lovely scales on him. Bit bigger than the last, I'd say. But yeah, average stamp of fish. Bit long and lean, but look at him. Who wouldn't like to catch that on night setup? Put him back, see if we can get some more. Here we are then, finally got one on the bottom bait rod, really chuffed with that. Got one on the top and the bottom, absolutely brilliant for such a cold session. Here he is, lovely little carp. Be brilliant if he was 20 pounds bigger, but lovely scales on him nonetheless. Let's pop him back, try and get another, but time's running out, so here we are then, another one on the bottom. Literally must have took it on the drop because I only just cast it back out from having that other one. First common, must be one of the smallest in the lake, but he's well chuffed with this one. First common, had fish in on the top, on the bottom and in the middle on the float with the maggots, so well chuffed with today, great little session. Here we are then, final fish probably, lovely little common, second one of the day on the surface, there he is. That's all for this episode in TJM Angling. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. Yeah, follow me on Twitter at TJM Angling. My personal Twitter is also on the About Me bit of YouTube. So yeah, next week I'll be on holiday, but I'm going somewhere where there is a lake. So hopefully when I get back I'll be able to put out a few more vlogs. The plan is that me and a friend will come up here next weekend as well. So hopefully we'll have some more little stunners like this one to show you. But yeah, in the meantime, enjoy your fishing.